We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
So we're just listening to that. There is a whole stealing mechanism in here. Generally speaking, I will steal stuff that has a value of, like this is a good one here. It's like more than 40 gold. I'm detected, so I can't really steal unless I'm hidden, unless I want to deal with the police here. So I only steal stuff of value. Ginseng, no. Plain sandals, no. I could steal some bread. Okay, so let's go see what else is going on in here. But I've made some good money off of just stealing stuff like this, and then you go to the Thieves Guild and you pawn it off. So here's a good one here. It's a recipe for crafting. There's a lot of different ways you can play this game. You can play all like fancy and you can play like all criminal like, or you can play all evil like, or honest, or whatever. You can play different ways. Okay, where am I going here? I guess I have to go upstairs. So where is this? Nobody around, so I'm gonna go and see what else is in here that I can borrow. 40. Maybe I'll take you to like one of the thief guild areas and I'll show you what it's like to sell stuff. You're basically fencing it. 40, that's good. Dog training pamphlet, 40 gold. Now where the heck did I have to go here? Maybe he's downstairs. Yep, he's downstairs. I have played Baldur's Gate. I never played Pillars of Eternity. Okay, so here's some crazy meeting going on down here. Let's go find out what's going on through... I love the names in these characters. Like, here's another Khajiit, like me. Actually, no, this is more of a lizardy thing. But anyways, the names here slip through fingers.
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken. We're tired of waiting for House Lalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them. I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Councillor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us. I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
So that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. This is just some random side mission here. And they completely voiced it and animated the character, which is kind of awesome.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Gold. What are you really up to?
Yes, the lizard ones are called Argonians. That's exactly right. It's the same thing with ESO. So you could totally make yourself a lizard lady.
So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Councillor Ralden. I just want our people back. Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not?
I know you want to help, but attacking the guards...
I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about. I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
Okay, so either we go along and we see what happens, or we just say, you know what? We'll do it for them. I think we're gonna go along and see what happens.
We need weapons. We can't fight the Malborn with our bare hands.
Yeah, this game kind of breaks the whole handsome rule because you can't trust anyone in this game. Handsome, not handsome.
Steal them. The House Hlalu Armory has everything we need to launch a full assault. If you really want to help, that's what we need. Get me the weapons. Then we'll tell you where the Maulborn hold the missing villagers. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. Prove yourself, and you can come with us when we launch our rescue mission. Speak to Seron Denalu, the smith. He has a plan to distract the guards. This will give us enough time to get in and grab the weapons. Do what he tells you.
So we now have started a new mission. You saw we got a nice pop in XP there, which is really good. Generally speaking, I would say like I played Baldur's Gate, like the whole like you know, pause, you know, team-based sort of team-based, I don't know what you want to call it, but that combat style. I played it. I really for me, the first sort of RPG that really sunk into me was Morrowind, which is more like single player kind of thing, right? First person single player. Okay, so we now have a mission. We have to go see where we have to go here. So it looks like it's nowhere on this little town. And it's raining cats and dogs. So I've got a lot of extras on here because of the mods I'm using. That's why these little books are here and these other things. It says I should go here, so I'm gonna mark that and go check that out. Oh yes, this game gets updated for sure. They updated for like the different holidays, so they have a thing now where it's this April Fool's thing going on right now. They did one for like New Year's, they did one for Christmas, Halloween. They'll probably do one for Easter too.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here. Keep your voice down. Say that name too loudly and they'll slap you in chains. Now what do you want? Then the time has come. Take this whistle. When you're near the kin house, blow it. The sound will be our signal to create a distraction. Use the distraction to enter the kin house. Head upstairs and search for a set of keys to the armory. But don't dawdle. The guards won't leave their posts for long. Use the key downstairs to open as many weapon crates as you can. With them we can arm the villagers. Now hurry, and don't screw up.
Okay, Mr. Forging Dude. Okay, so that over there, that was a little mini event. I think I did that in the last video, so you've seen that already. This is our crafting thing here. And one of the things that this game has is what's known as research. So I can use equipment that I have and research it, and when I research it, it will destroy it. But now when I go to craft, I can now craft those abilities. This crafting is a lot different than Skyrim. I've unlocked the ability to research 2 things, so I'm going to go ahead and find something else to research. Let's do this one. So I carry around some stuff just because I know I'm going to research it. And then what I'll do is, actually I have nothing there I can destruct, but I'm carrying all this stuff around not because I need it, but because I will be using it to research against. I dug up some ore there, so the idea here is I can now refine it into something that can be made into something else. And for now, I'm not really making anything that's truly epic, so I usually just make a dagger and sell it. That's kind of what I do right now. So I can make 1 dagger. I've got all these different styles, so the actual shape you can see over here. The shape of the dagger is now changing based on the style stone I have. So I'll make I'll make this. I can also, all those research traits are now here, and you can see that the buff is showing up down here. But only the stones that you have researched will actually show up. So I usually just make a blank because I'm just going to sell it anyways. I'm level 45, so I'm trying to get to 50, so a lot of this is just to kind of level up, basically. So now I can go back to here. The guy, he is not a vendor. I gotta find a vendor and I can sell that to him. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's tons of menus in this game. It's ridiculous. So when I open up here, this is their main kind of hub. This looks different than the PS4. The PS4 has a slightly different approach. You have two different, once you get to level 15, you have the ability to unlock a second weapon set. So here's my dual-wield weapon set. And then I've got my bow. And you basically just flip between the two. You can also do that with the keyboard as well. This is when I want to have like a certain sort of disguise, but otherwise you have a necklace and 2 rings. A helmet.
The Maulborn are as dangerous as the
chest,
Covenant these days.
shoulders, hands, waist, feet, and pants. This is the store, so I have 6,000 crowns, so I can go to the store. This is how I got Gibby. I went to the store and I bought Gibby the goat. So they have items in here that you can pay. Pay to lose. So this is some joke items in here. Basically, that would be 50 cents. 50 crowns. Jester's Festival. So like I said, they have this whole thing where for each of the major events throughout the year, they have a special kind of thing going on. The DLC, I mentioned that I was playing in DLC, so these are the different DLCs. You can either use real money or use these crowns to purchase DLCs. If you get a monthly subscription, you get all the DLCs. There's a lot of different things you can do here. Generally speaking, some of the stuff I buy, like clearly I bought this one, and that's how I got Snowflake, because I got the horse, and I got Craig the Crab through this purchase here.
Watch would have been overrun.
Upgrading inventory you can do. Riding lessons, I mentioned that earlier. You either wait a day or you pay for it. So a lot of this is, you know, that's where the pay to play comes in. Is you either play the game or you just buy yourself through here. This is where our pets were. So this is where I found Gibby. This is, you know, you've got cats and dogs, and there's Gibby. We got a house cat, pig. And then some more exotic stuff like a cub and a lynx. Guar, a little baby dragon. I like the pocket mammoth, that's kind of cool. A sea otter. So anyways, this is $7. If you want this next ad, you can spend $7 for that.
Save the villagers. Find our people.
Oh, you've bought a horse that you can't find? You have to kind of equip it. I'll show you how you do that. I believe it's under collections. Let's see here. Map. Collections. If you go under collections, then you'll see mounts. And then everything that you've bought, you'll just click on it and equip it. So you have to kind of go into your collections to be able to do that.
Set me free.
Who's saying that? Oh, he's upstairs. Where are you going to search this dresser? So now we have to collect weapons. I'm going to see what else is there to do here. Maybe steal some things. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's certainly what I normally stream is maybe what is popular for my channel, not necessarily what I play for fun, if that makes any sense. Oh yeah, look at, we can sprint everywhere. So I can steal these weapons, but if I get caught, then the police are gonna chase me down. I need to find more weapons here. I can open it as long as I don't steal it. There's a diagram. Diagrams are fairly valuable. It's part of the new furniture release that came out recently. Oh, they're all downstairs. So I cannot steal this because this person can see me.